Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. The Disney ears are on. I've got my sister here, and as you can read, we're doing a Disney related video. Yay! We don't get much Disney in our lives nowadays since we can't actually travel there. So I took this idea from other people. It's not mine. I first watched Jade Billington, I believe is her name, do it. I'll leave her video down below. And as well as the Kershaws adventure. Oh, I've so butchered their last name. I know how to spell it, but I don't know how to say it properly. They're a couple from the UK, so I'll put their video down below. And that is where I got these questions from. So, we are doing a who is most likely to blah, and then we say which one of us is most likely to. Michaela sort of knows some of the questions because she has seen a video like it. I know them because I had to write them all down, but I thought instead of me knowing which ones are coming up, I put them into all in my old little embroidered Mickey hat, and we're going to pick them out so that it's a bit more like random and I don't know what's coming up type thing. So that's just how I thought I'd do it. So let's move on to this, and if you like Disney videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Slightly lacking recently, but there should be some to come in the future, maybe more like this. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. So I'll let Miki go first.
Who is most likely to mimic the Disney transportation announcement? Yeah.
It's me. That's so
Usually
me.
you.
Even though like I don't know how to do the Spanish monorail.
Yeah.
One.
You always try to. Though.
But I try to. So yeah, that's me. Who is most likely to sit down because they're tired from walking? I feel like it's both of it. Like, okay, if we're walking, right, you know, we're walking, I wouldn't just be like, oh, I need to sit down, I'm so tired. Yeah. But if we were stopped in a queue and I found a way to sit down in the said queue, I would sit down because my feet are tired.
Yeah, or like if I'm standing waiting for fireworks or for a parade or something, I would sit down. I would not be able to.
So I think it's sort of like both of us.
It's like when you stop.
Yeah.
And like.
But we wouldn't like go out of our way to sit down if we're like on a mission to go do something.
Usually when we're walking, it's like
we
don't notice it as much, but as soon as we stop.
As soon as you have no purpose anymore, you're just like, that's it.
Oh, I just want to sit down.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
Who is most likely to take Toy Story Mania too seriously? Yeah, it's definitely me.
It's her. I honestly don't care.
I get a bit competitive.
And I just don't because I suck at it. But then sometimes it's really funny because then I win and she gets really angry. But she's like, my accuracy was better. And I'm like, I don't care.
It usually is better.
But it's funny. Yeah, it's totally Mickey. That's the next one. Oh, it's a small one. Who's most likely to choose the next ride?
Because she doesn't let me.
No, excuse me. Sometimes I do. But here's the thing. Michaela's a bit slow sometimes and doesn't realise that we're walking onto our last fast pass. Meanwhile, Ali scans her magic band and is flicking through like my Disney experience looking for the next fast pass. But usually I consult you. Usually I go, which one do you want to do? These ones are available. But it is me that would initiate choosing the next ride.
Or you'll just be like, I found this one, so
I'm like, do you want it?
Fast pass.
And she'll just be like,
I'm not going to say no, so I just have to say yes.
So it is sort of me, but like, it's because I'm just really onto it, you know? I'm on to get another fast pass.
Who is most likely to cry during fireworks? You for sure.
Every time, even at home sometimes.
I only cry at like really certain parts.
It's usually when Tinkerbell flies.
That's my main one.
It's usually when I cry.
Usually cry a bit more.
I can cry for it. It's just the music. I don't know. I hate being a crier, but it just happens. I can't help it. Oh, a long one. Who's most likely to fall asleep on the bus back to the hotel?
Me.
It's her. Totally Mickey.
I can fall asleep anyway.
She's actually done it before. Like, I remember being so excited. We got off our Disney cruise and we're on the bus to go to our hotel and I'm like, oh my god, Mickey's there.
It's like an hour bus ride. That's perfect time.
But you were half asleep going under the Disney sign. You weren't even amped up. You're just like,
what? No, usually
yeah.
I'm awake during the Disney
Yeah, but you
side.
weren't excited because you just woke
Yeah,
up.
because the bus driver wasn't excited either. And
Meanwhile,
no
I'm
one
like,
else on the bus was excited. Everyone's just like,
I'm there like, I can't sleep, man. We're going to Disney World. Like, what's happening? I can't
yeah, once we get there, I'm happy.
On the bus, like,
there's nothing to do on the bus.
On the bus from a theme park, I can get tired, but I wouldn't fall asleep. Whereas I think she would actually.
I'd almost fall asleep.
She would actually fall asleep.
Because they turn the lights off and it's, especially if you're sitting on the back seat where it's
nice
really
and warm. That's if it's cold outside. If it's not cold outside, that wouldn't be
like
good seat.
all warm and they turn the lights off and you're like, yeah, this is good.
Nah.
And
I have a
especially
fear
if
of
it's like
missing a bus stop.
a really long like bus trip back. Like,
but it's her. She
Yeah,
will do it more likely than me.
who is most likely to spin the vehicle in Space Ranger spin?
Begrudgingly.
I spin it, but then she gets angry because she doesn't like how I'm spinning
Because
it. So then
she
starts
spins
spinning
it for herself. She spins herself into prime position and doesn't think to
I
move
just
it.
assume that you can reach too.
She doesn't think to move it a little bit further so like I can reach it. Oh, I just have a dog at my feet. And I'm just like, when I spin it for you, I spin for the both of us. Meanwhile,
I try to, but then I didn't realise that you just really don't like it.
So it's not like I get competitive on that ride, but I just...
She gets really annoyed with when I do it.
She can't spin properly. She just... And all of a sudden we're meant to be pointing...
points, so...
We're meant to be... Yeah, you're getting points. That's great, isn't it? Yeah, it's great. I'm too busy spinning the damn ride. That's why you're getting lots of points.
You beat me sometimes.
Rarely ever. So, who's most likely to be ready for the parks in the morning?
So I do less.
She does less makeup. But
and
like...
I have less stuff to... Like, she has all her camera stuff, whereas
yeah, I have to prep all that. So I often will like get her to help me. I'm like, Miki, I've got this here and this there. Can you just run and grab that? Because I'm still getting ready. I like putting makeup on, okay? So, but like in saying that, who's like most likely to like wake up? And we both wake up at the same time. It just takes me longer to get ready.
Yeah.
So it's not like one of us are just sleeping in and...
Who is most likely to get searched by security?
Oh, that's me.
Every time.
Not so much anymore because now
they made it compulsory.
Yeah.
For everyone, and they just did the random, like they'd pick a random person. It was always Ali.
Always me, and I was like, what do I have a sign on my head that says search
so
me? Like,
we would laugh every time.
And it also sort of like scares me because not that it's ever gone off before, but I do actually have a screw in my arm, and when I'm at Disney World I often don't carry the little piece of paper that says this girl has metal in her arm. It's like it's never ever gone off like anywhere. But I have that moment of fear of going, oh my god, what if this is the one time they're like, excuse me ma'am, there's something in your arm. I'm like, yeah, there's a screw in there. Like, it's alright, I don't have a weapon inside my arm. Like, I'm not gonna pull it out and be like, ha, like I'll die from blood loss. But every time it scares me and I'm like, why do I get picked? So I don't know, but I'm happy that everyone just has to go through that thing now, so it's a bit better. I don't get as stressed out anymore. Oh, it's a long one. Who's most likely to get motion sickness and be sick on a ride?
You.
Me. But not, it's supposed to be like only on fake rides, aka the rides that have a screen and your chair just does this. That's not a real ride. I'm sorry for people who count that as a real ride.
Yeah, you used to be spinny rides too, but you've gotten good
I think with doing so many cruises, my motion sickness is improving.
Yeah.
But fake rides are a no-go. Like, my brain's like, Ali, you're not actually doing this right now. And I'm like, yeah, brain, I know. But throw me on a roller coaster that goes upside down 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
I could do it fine. I'd feel a bit like lightheaded when I get off, but I think everybody gets that feeling. Like, you feel like that after. I feel like, let me know, do you feel like that? Even if you love roller coasters, don't get much of this, do you feel like a little like, you feel light and like, woo.
Well, you think like your body just gets thrown around a little bit.
Yeah, but
you don't feel sick. You just feel a bit different.
And I have actually vomited on a ride, so
yeah, it's funny. Who is most likely to get in the way of a character? It's totally me. I just somehow get in the way of people. I don't mean to. Like, I'm not the type of person who
No, you don't do it purposely, but like, it's like your
because if I notice it, I'm always the person who gets, like, when you're walking towards someone,
you'll move.
I'm always the one that moves. No one moves for me. I'm just that nice person that always, you know, walks around.
But sometimes we'll be like walking, and in my peripheral, I'll see someone, say, with a wheelchair about to cross our path in front of us,
and I just don't.
So I'll stop, and she keeps going. I have to grab her and pull her back.
Yeah.
So if there was a character nearby,
Yeah.
Michaela is more likely the one to
just not
accidentally
realise. Yeah.
run into them. So, yeah, it's Michaela.
Not on purpose, though.
Yeah, no, she doesn't purposely go running down characters.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if someone did that? Who's most likely to buy the most merch?
I think it's you.
Well, I think it's both of us. It depends what you mean. Do you mean in value? Because in value
No,
it would
I think it means quantity.
Because quantity, like, I don't know, sometimes you, like, we can pick up, I think, equal amounts of quantity, but, like, I'll get 4 Spirit jerseys and they're, like, $80 each. Or 70, sorry.
No, but I feel like when we share a bag with all our merch to come home, you have more stuff to put in it than I do.
I think sometimes you have more little things. Maybe I do. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I don't feel like I bought as much last year.
I think...
I mean, not last year, 2019. 2020 didn't exist.
No, I think 2018 I bought more than you. Because I went overboard because it was our first time at Christmas. But then last year I think was probably the same because we both really didn't buy much because they didn't have...
I mean, I don't know if, like...
But
I don't know, but I think I buy more bulky things though. Like one year I brought a freaking winter jacket.
And you buy pillows.
And I buy pillows and I buy lots of spirituals where she'll buy like little things. So it depends. It could be both of us.
Who is the most likely to oversleep and miss extra magic hours?
Both of us.
I don't know, yeah.
Because the alarm will go off because we're like, we're going to do morning extra magic hours. They don't exist anymore, R.I.P.
Well, we don't we don't miss our alarm.
The alarm will go off and we'll wake up and we'll look at each other and we'll be like, do we really feel like doing this? And then we both go, nah, I prefer like the hour sleep or however much longer we're going to get.
Yeah, like if one of us goes, no, I really want, then the other one will get up. But yeah, we sort of we'll always wake up to our alarm. It depends whether we want to fully get up.
Yeah.
Or if we want to just keep sleeping for a bit longer.
Who's most likely to forget to apply sunscreen? I'm just going to say it's me, but we don't really apply sunscreen all that often, only because I know when Michaela is on a mission to apply sunscreen, she will remember.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm not one of those people that's like, I need to remember sunscreen.
Like, if we're going out, like for a whole... But it's weird. Okay, at Disney World, even though we're out the whole day, like, I don't usually put sunscreen on.
I have sunscreen on in my makeup, so...
If we're doing, like, a full water park day or something like that, and I know it's weird, because
I wouldn't forget it at a water park.
But but I'm the one also who's like keeps track of when we need to reapply and all that sort of stuff.
It's not that I forget, it's just that
I'm just more onto that.
She's just like, we gotta put sunscreen on. I'm like, okay, Jesus, calm down. Like, okay, we'll put sunscreen on.
Who is more likely to plan where to go next?
How are we taking this? Because I think I often ask your opinion. Like, we have often sat down in the park.
Your opinion, you'll probably give me like
I'll give you choices
options that you've come up with. So really, I have to still pick something that you've decided on.
But would you? But you don't normally come up with anything else, do you? If I was to ask you.
Sometimes.
Really?
Because normally I can't be bothered.
Pretty much are the same.
Whatever you want to do.
But we're pretty much like the same person when it comes to Disney.
We usually have the same thing in mind.
But even I do admit, if we're talking about planning holidays, that's definitely on me as well. Yeah. I'm more the instigator of going, we can go at this time and we can do this. And then she'll look more into it and be like, oh my God, we can.
Okay, and I'll do some more research.
So I guess it sort of is me, but I just want to put out there that I think I'm very fair and I always ask her if she wants to do something. I don't force her into doing stuff. Who's most likely to get soaked on Splash Mountain?
I feel like it's you.
But I feel like this is a stupid question. I shouldn't have put this in.
I feel like you're you know how to protect yourself, but I still feel like you're always the one who
gets more wet. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't have to protect my makeup.
You always end up being on the side where something's just pointing at us, and
that's
really
true.
She's you're the unlucky one.
Unlike when I get picked by security. The unlucky one to sit in the wrong side of Splash Mountain. That's me.
Who is most likely to cry at the first sight of the castle?
It'd be me.
You're a crier, so
yeah. Not that.
Well, not in general. But
no. I don't think I might have teared up, but I don't think I've just literally started bawling my eyes out at the side of it. I might the next time we go. But that would be both of us. Oh, yeah. Like a hair in my eye.
Yeah, no, normally it's just shows that you crying.
Is there a hair in my eye?
A few moments later.
Also, I forgot to mention, we're halfway through, but sorry I'm filming in this direction and not the pretty wall section. This is a lot easier to set up and it's 9:30 at night, so...
Yeah, we're just
We're just doing it this way. It's fine. You got a white wall behind us. You're looking at us, not the wall. So who is most likely to... Oh, I got two. Whoops.
Wait, did we finish that one?
What was
yeah,
it?
it was crying.
Yeah, it was crying. It was me.
Castle.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Become a cast member.
Because you almost, like, you got furthest.
And I think if... Well, I think it will ever happen. But if a theme park opened up in Australia, because I'm not really willing to move out of Australia, I enjoy living here, I would definitely apply for something. Like, I would be on it. Whereas I think Miki would still be like, no, I'm happy to be a teacher.
Yeah, I'd definitely go there.
But I would happily work there. I'd find a job. Like, I know Disney is in Australia, like they have an office and whatnot. Yeah, but I think I'm more theme park orientated, so I'd need a theme park to open. I'd definitely be there.
Who's most likely to get tired and want to go home? Me.
Miki. Like, at the end of the night...
I don't get tired during the day and can go, no, we're going home now. Unless I'm not feeling well. But, like, yeah, at the end of the night, when the park's closed and I'm just keen to get on the bus and go home, and Ali sort of dawdles and, like...
No, I'm taking it in. It's not dawdling.
Let's take some photos.
No.
Let's have a photo shoot.
It's probably our last night, and I'm there, like, oh, my God, this is our last time. She's there just, like, get me out of this park.
I'm just, like, ready. My mind is just, like, I'm getting on the bus, I'm going home, like, let's go. It's not that I'm, like, excited to go. I just, once I get that in my head, I'm just, like, tired and I just want to go. I don't want to just like, stand around and do nothing.
Isn't it my turn?
Oh, yeah.
She's terrible. Okay. Who's most likely to, oh, it's a long one, to trip on the tracks on Main Street?
Me.
Miki. Once again, it's got to do with that peripheral thing. It's like I've saved her.
I'm tall.
I've saved her life a few times from doing it. I'm like, oh my God, you're about to like die. And she's just like, oh, thanks.
Who is most likely to complain about the heat?
The heat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely you.
Yeah, like if I have this long hair out.
She's not a hot person.
Cold? If we're talking about who's most likely to complain about cold?
It's definitely me because I can't deal well.
Yeah, so nobody likes the heat, okay? Who the hell likes...
I prefer it than the
35
cold.
degrees. No, when it is like sweat and you're sweating like you're showering, that's not right.
No, but like I just don't...
We haven't been to Disney when you're sweating like you're showering.
No.
So...
Yeah, true. I know cold you can like put layers on stuff too, but I feel like my body does better.
Yeah,
like deals better with the heat than it does with the cold. Like when it's too cold, my body just feels like it's gonna shut down. But in the heat,
when it's
I
too
feel like
hot,
my
Allie's
body...
like drinking 4 liters of water. Like I'm like, let's get a bottle of water. She's like, can we share it? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Because I will literally scull it in like, it's gonna be gone in 30 seconds. So how do you think you're getting any of this? I don't understand. Our dog's just making a pile. Just move for a sec. There you go, there she is.
Yeah, you make the bed.
This is just our intermission to watch our dog. You watch, and then sometimes she won't even lie on the pile she just made. By the way, yeah, this is my bed that she's messing up. Now she'll go lie up there in those pillows. Yep. Oh, she lied on it a little bit. Okay. Thank you, Cadbury, for that wonderful, wonderful. You guys didn't get to see it as much, but heard it. Who's most likely to get mad at someone for cutting in?
You.
I won't yell at them.
I'm not the type of person to say something.
But Ali would be there being like, wow, it's so rude when people just cut in front. And I'll say that really loud, but I won't like go up to someone and be like, you just cut in front and like be confrontational. Cool. Yeah. But I will say it really loud. I'll be like, don't you just hate it when people cut in front of you? Like I'll say stuff like that.
I'm just like, can't deal with any conversation. I would just rather just accept it. Even though I don't like it happening, I'm just... Yeah, I just let people do that.
Don't cut in line, kid.
Who's most likely to pack first? I don't know about this one because it really depends. Sometimes
see, at the moment...
You're packed before me and then sometimes I'm packed before you.
At the moment, I'm more likely to say it's you only because I'm working full-time. Yeah. And she has more of the day to like get her stuff together. But in saying that, we'd both pack on the same day.
Yeah, we always pack like the day before. I can't pack any earlier.
I pack the day before, but I usually know what all the clothes are that I'm gonna like wear. I don't wear those clothes for like a few days before, you know, so they're all good to go. And I have a list of exactly what I'm taking. But yeah, we both usually pack
And
the
we
night
pack
before.
at the same time too, because then we like talk to each other like, oh, what are you taking?
Yeah,
Like,
do I need to take this or are you taking that?
it? And we like sort of collaborate.
Yeah, so it's sort of no one. Who's most likely to want to go back to the resort first? If I'm sick,
Like-
we're sick. It could be any of us.
And if it's like the end of the night, like we said before, like
It's her.
Once like the park's closed and we're really just walking out, I'm like
Yeah.
ready to go. So
But most of the time, we make a joint decision if we both feel like going for a swim or a
Yeah,
bit
or
over
like
it. We'll
a
just be
nap
like,
or something.
do you want to go back for a nap? And the other one be like,
Yeah.
yeah, like we're both on the same page.
because usually we've done all our fast passes, or we've done everything we sort of wanted to do, or we've just like had it, we've just eaten or something. So we're like, oh, we have no plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of neither of us.
Who is most likely to get recognised by viewers?
Only because
your
I
channel.
have the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Though, in saying that, I think if somebody saw Miki, they might, because they see her in the Disney vlogs, but I did get recognised last time. It was a very weird experience. Like, people actually watch these videos. This is insane. You watching this right now, this is crazy that you're actually watching. Thank you. Who's most likely to chicken out of a ride?
Not me.
This is hard because if
It's more so you, but it's because of your motion
if it's
sickness,
motion sickness and I'm staring at it and I'm like think it's gonna make me sick, then yeah, I will chicken. But I don't really count that as chickening out. I count that as not making yourself sick and
you're
having to
not
go home for the
scared of
day.
rides. You're just scared that you're going to get sick on a ride,
Yeah, like I've been on rides that I've looked at and been scared of.
but you still go on it.
Yeah, so it's like sort of me, but it's really more so to do with my motion sickness.
Who is most likely to complain about sore feet?
She's gonna say me, and she's
Because
gonna
you're
bring up.
always the one that gets blisters.
She's gonna bring up the time that I wore Converse to the park and
Yeah.
they put blisters on my feet. But I thought that'd be really good shoes. How much were they? $100?
Oh, just under, yeah.
Just under $100. I used to wear Converse, right, to school nearly every day. They were my like shoe of choice. So I was like, yeah, I'll wear Converse. Even wore them around the house beforehand. They weren't
Not as
fully
much as
broken
me,
in,
though.
but they were. But I still can't wear them to this day because they still give me blisters. So my feet have changed, and so I took them thinking I'll be fine. Wasn't fine. And then guess what I did?
But then even when you wore your
Hold on,
sandals,
I brought a 10 because I already had the blisters there. That's why they hurt from the Converse. They don't just disappear when you take the Converse off.
No, I know, but
But anyway, then I brought a $10 pair, right, of shoes from Kmart. Aussies, how much do we all love Kmart? Best shop ever. And guess what? Perfection. Absolute, no blisters. So it was just that unlucky year. So if we're counting that year, then yeah, it was me. But normally, I'm not going to
but
walk around and be
so,
like, my feet
And apart
hurt."
from that, none of us really complain. So that's why it has to be you, because it's just that one time
Whatever.
that you complained a lot.
Don't wear
so.
Converse, pretty much.
No, I wear
We
Converse.
only have 3 left. Okay, who's
Sorry.
most likely to forget their magic band?
I saw Magic Man in the end. I'm like, I know what this.
How many
question
times
is.
have you done it?
Twice.
Twice. How many times have I done it?
0.
You don't
Wait,
think
is
it's
it only twice?
you don't think it's important to carry around the thing that lets you into your room or
No.
lets you into the
Well,
thing?
actually, the
Hold
first
on.
time it was a ticket.
Yeah, she forgot her ticket. And then we
Because-
get there and she's like, I don't have a ticket. And I'm like, you're not related to. That was 2012, but we weren't staying on property.
Well, I don't think they even had Magic Bands then. But they were
No,
fairly
they didn't.
new, yeah.
Oh.
Like they might have only just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if they were out yet or coming out that year.
Yeah, and then the only other time was
It's her.
the Halloween.
She
party.
has walked out sometimes too. I'm like, have you got your magic band? Oh, that's what.
Yeah,
So it's her.
it's definitely me.
It's definitely her. It's not me.
Who is most likely to scream on rides? I don't know, I feel like we both.
Okay, I'm gonna say me, but I don't scream. I will yell out things like, woohoo, hoop-de-doo! Like, does that count as screaming? I don't think it does. Like one time we were on Space Mountain and we had this running joke about duck fat chips and I randomly yelled out, duck fat chips!
Yeah.
So like, I guess it is, I am screaming, I'm projecting my voice, but I'm not
I feel like I
screaming
laugh a
and scared.
lot.
Yeah, I laugh a lot too. Or I'll be like, woo! Like
Yeah.
that type of like, but
But
not,
not screaming.
not like,
and scaring.
not, yeah. The different types of screams. I'm doing it. Excuse me, you just read that one.
Did I? Oh.
Did you just say that?
Oh.
Height of rudeness.
I'm just gonna take it.
It's so small. Look how small it is. Who's most likely to overpack? Yeah.
You always pack way more. And we go to the airport and my bag's always the...
way under. I usually have to be like, Mickey, I might have to put something in your bag.
Like lowest weight.
Mickey, the toiletry bag's going in your bag because
Yeah.
it can't go in mine. And saying that though, I think my makeup can weigh 3 kilos sometimes.
Yeah,
on
I
its
don't
own.
take as much makeup, so...
And I probably shouldn't, and I just bring all this, I'm like, I might need this and I might need that. I often don't, but I just know, I know the one time I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna bring it, and then I'll get there and be like, I really wanted that one thing that I normally bring. I know. So I don't overpack to the point where I have to pay at the airport. I pack to the limit that I'm given.
But you still pack, out of both of us. You pack more than
I pack way more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. So that's it. That's all the questions. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you've learnt some stuff about about us. I feel like some things we all already knew, like who gets motion sickness.
Who forgets so magically?
Well, I don't know if they would know that.
Because you went on a full rant in 2017 about how we had to jump off the bus and now we're late for the Halloween party.
Was so annoying.
And this whole fiasco because I forgot my magic band.
And I had to walk back to Trinidad, where we say North? Trinidad North.
Yeah. And
it's like boiling hot and I'm wearing jeans.
And then the next bus didn't come for like ages.
And we're nearly late for our guest reservation. Yeah, okay, maybe if you've watched all my vlogs, you do know some of these. But yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, as I said before, but I'm gonna remind you, feel free to subscribe to my channel. You don't have to, but it's like a nice thing to do, like if you want to, and give this video a thumbs up because that just helps me. Thank you. And yeah, comment below, like, or even if you make this video on your channel with the person that you travel to Disney with, I'd love to see it. Yeah. So like link it down below because I think it's really funny to learn about who's most likely to what. And I'm also considering in the future doing like a this or that video where we have to pick between 2 different things. So I've watched a few people do those too, and I just think that would be a lot of fun. Yeah. So since we can't go to Disney, we will talk about Disney. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video, whenever that may be. Bye guys!